guys, not only did I do a photo shoot, but I did a whole TikTok session with them. Like, it was not even a joke. I was there literally churning out content for them in their HQ with the assumption that, okay, I'm doing this content. After this, we're going to see the metrics. If the metrics are good enough, I'm going to get paid. After I did that, did they not ghost me? Did they not ghost me? So I typed in the name FABSKNN on TikTok. Come and see. Everybody's saying, yeah, it's a scam, it's a scam.
UGC creators, beware of this ongoing scam.
So today we're going to talk about scamming. I was approached by a company called FABSKNN.
Uwaga, oszustwo. Wczoraj dostałam takiego maila z propozycją.
This one is from FABSKNN.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Morenike and I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be episode 2 of the Influencer Diaries series on my channel. If you haven't checked out episode 1, make sure you do. Episode 1 is all about how I've been able to work with brands. So if you are a content creator with a smaller following or just someone that wants to become a content creator or influencer, then this series is for you. So today's episode, which is episode 2 of the Influencer Diaries, is going to be all about what not to do when you're an aspiring influencer or content creator. So I'm going to be sharing 2 of my, I guess, most biggest mistakes on this journey. If you guys enjoy it, let me know, and let me know if you want to see more like this. So yeah, stay tuned. So the first piece of advice that I'd give anyone starting out on this journey is to keep an eye out for scams. Literally, these scam artists be working overtime. They get paid commission because the way they be going about, guys, it's not normal. There are so many ways that you can actually be scammed as an influencer or content creator, from DMs to emails. Like, I've literally heard stories of people having 20k, 30k, 40k followers on Instagram, and like a brand DMs them and they click on the link and the scammers have been able to hack their Instagram account, deleted their Instagram account. Like, I've literally heard such horror stories. And it really sucks because I can only imagine how heartbreaking that must feel, because I know literally the blood, sweat and tears that goes into growing your online platform. So to have that taken away from you because of a scam is just, I can't even imagine it, but you literally need to keep an eye out. So from my experience, I've received loads of DMs, emails from people claiming to be brands, from someone claiming to be Fashion Nova, Fenty Beauty. And there are so many clues that give away that these things are scams, such as the email address being fentybeauty123@gmail.com. That isn't Fenty Beauty. Do you get what I'm saying? If anything, it will be info or contact or influencer partnerships at fentybeauty.com, like something like that. But it wouldn't be fentybeauty123@gmail.com. That's just not gonna happen. And you also get the DMs where it's like, hi, my name's Alyssa and I'm a brand manager at Medieval Jewelry. Please contact Medieval Jewelry if you want to become a brand ambassador. Like, things like that. It's just obvious that those things are scams. I'm very cautious of what I click on in terms of links. If I see a link in an email or a link in a DM and I'm not really sure about it, I'm not clicking it. I will just put in your brand name on Google or put in your brand name on Instagram and see if you're real. If you're not real, I'm deleting the email. I'm not involved. So my first biggest mistake was literally being scammed. So a company called FABSKNN reached out to me. I'll pop the email on the screen for you guys to see. So they reached out to me via email and said that they were looking for content creators to create UGC content for their Instagram page. And as part of the collaboration, they wanted me to pay for their product, but they were going to pay me £500 for the piece of content that I delivered to them. And at the time, this was literally like my first, I guess, inquiry of a brand deal. Like, I had never been approached from a brand, or a brand had never agreed to pay me any kind of rate. So when I received the email, I literally bypassed so many things and I was like, oh my gosh, they're going to pay me. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And the way that the email was formatted to me at the time felt like it wasn't a scam. I did like research on their brand, I found their website, I looked on their Instagram page, and their Instagram page was literally so bare. I had it had a few photos on it here and there. But to me at the time, it made sense because they were reaching out to content creators like myself to create content, UGC content for the Instagram page. Even though it was a red flag, I didn't see it as a red flag at the time. Little parts of my interaction with the person that was contacting me, Claire, I felt like it was a bit off. For example, she would take like a week to reply to me. like 2 weeks to get back to me. There was one point where I had to email her 3 times and say, hey, like, can you send over the contract? Because I thought, okay, cool. If it's a scam, I'm going to be saved by the fact that we're going to both sign a contract. And then once I received the product, I then started doing a little bit more research. And this is why I big up TikTok, because TikTok is better than Google. TikTok, if you want to find something out, you better take your ass to TikTok. You better take your behind to TikTok. So I typed in the name FABSKNN on TikTok. Come and see. Everybody's saying, yeah, it's a scam, it's a scam.
UGC creators, be aware of this ongoing scam. This company, which now goes by the name of FABSKNN, emailed me and told me to order from their website with a 50% discount code. They asked me for 3 pictures with the product for $600. It sounds good, actually too good. So I searched them on TikTok and found a girl who was scammed by them.
So today we're going to talk about scamming. I was approached by a company called FABSKNN.
Uwaga, oszustwo. Wczoraj dostałam takiego maila z propozycją współpracy.
This one is from FABSKNN, and this is actually a company that will continuously keep changing their name because they are tricking people, y'all.
Hey, at that point, I was thinking, oh my gosh, like, what can I do? Like, I've bought this product, but I'm not going to create content or take time to create content. Let me email her and say to her, okay, cool, before I create any kind of content, I need 50% of my fee up front. Did she reply to me? Did she get back to me? Was that not in October and we're now in March? Sometimes we can be so eager to literally get the bag or to get paid that we overlook certain things that were literally staring at us in our face. For example, in the original email that she sent to me, she just said hello with a capital, with an exclamation mark. If a brand is reaching out to you, they're going to say hello Morenike or hey Morenike, we love your Instagram pages, we're going to work with you, whatever. But she just said hello. So it's like, if you really like my Instagram page, if you really feel like my content aligns with your brand, surely your intro to the email will be a lot more personal and tailored to me. Yes, brands that reach out to you can copy and paste what they've said to one person to another person, but there'll always still kind of be that element of personalization in the email. And from that, I should have thought, this is giving bot, this is giving scammer, this is giving inauthentic. It was only once I replied that she now said, oh, hey, Morenike, but before that, it was just hello. The second red flag is that if a brand is reaching out to you for you to work with them and promote their product, you should not be paying for shipping and you shouldn't be paying for the products. That is literally a red flag. Why would I give you money if I'm doing you a favor? It doesn't make sense. And at the time, I thought, you know what, it's fine. Because they're going to be paying me £500 anyway, £50, it's nothing. When you start justifying certain decisions that brands are making, that should be a red flag. When you start thinking, oh, hey, this is a red flag, but no, this compensates for it. Something is wrong there. You need to sit back, take a step back and think, okay, what's going on? It was even the brand that reached out to me recently and they are based overseas and they wanted to work with me on a gifted collaboration and were like, oh yeah, just to let you know, you may be required to pay custom fees for the product to get into the UK. I said, custom fees where? I literally sent them an email saying, thank you for the collaboration. I can accept that it's gifted, that's fine, but I'm not paying for custom fees. Any kind of fees, I would expect you to cover it. If you can't cover it, we can't work together. And that's not me being rude. That's literally me setting a boundary. I'm not going to come and pay for your products to come through customs, but you're not going to pay me for my time, effort, energy, resources that I'm going to put into creating the content that you're going to take and post on your channels. It's not happening. That's the first big mistake or big L that I took within the influencing journey. So my mistake number 2, probably the biggest L that I've taken, is literally working with a brand repeatedly on a gifted basis. It's different if that's what you want to do, or it's different if you've established that relationship with a brand and you've both come to terms of it being gifted. That's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But with me, that wasn't the case. I was literally led on by this brand. So like I said in my last video, this whole narrative of smaller creators shouldn't be paid or smaller creators don't get paid, it's a complete lie. So myself and this brand had been working together pretty much since I started my influencing journey, and we had been working together for a few months, to the point where I was creating content for this brand almost weekly. They would send me big packages of their clothes. I'm talking like 3-4 outfits, pay for a photographer, and then go ahead and shoot those outfits. So after the third or fourth time that we had collaborated, I had said to them, listen, I appreciate this opportunity. Like, thank you so much for working with me. However, I am getting to the stage where I'm going to need to start charging you my rates. Can we have a conversation to discuss my rates? Because I'm consistently creating content for you for free and I'm not really getting anything in return. They were like, oh yeah, that's completely fine. We completely understand where you're coming from. And the person I was talking to was actually like, yeah, I was going to bring that up to my manager. I completely agree with you. I think you need to start getting paid. About a week went by after that and I was like, okay, is there an update on this? Because, you know, you're still sending me clothes and products, but I need to know whether, you know, we're going to start working on a paid basis. And I think I had sent over my rates. And then they came back to me and they were like, so before we can pay you, we actually need to have a look at your metrics. So if you can do like a few more collabs or something like that, if you can do a few more collabs or whatever, and we can start looking over your metrics and seeing how they're performing. So with all the imagery that I was taking, they'll put it on their website, they're putting it on their social media. And I was seeing my imagery on their website, on their social media, I was getting very, very excited. And this is the thing, as smaller creators, we can sometimes be so eager to have certain opportunities that we bypass our standards and our boundaries. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, that's amazing. They put me on their website, and really and truly, you need to pay usage rights for that. You need to pay for that. Do you know what I mean? After I saw my content on the website, and now I emailed again and was like, hey, I saw my picture on your website. Would you mind letting me know how the metrics are doing? Like, what are you guys, like, how are you guys measuring this? And can I get an update on what my metrics are looking like? No update. They was literally like, oh yeah, you know, we're still looking. It was just always fluff. They never actually gave me actual numbers. They never actually told me what my metrics were actually looking like. And it got to a point where I was like, okay, thank you so much for, you know, this opportunity. I don't think I can actually continue working with you if we don't discuss, you know, my rates and how we can move forward into a paid relationship or paid collaboration. And then at that point, they were like, oh no, you're completely right. Hey, guess what? Let's go ahead and invite you down to our headquarters. We're going to do a whole photo shoot with you. We're going to take you up and down Manchester. And then we're going to put your photos on our website and then see how your metrics do. Again, I was so eager to literally have opportunities that I literally thought, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, this is so exciting, when really and truly it was a distraction. Really and truly, if I'm coming down to your headquarters to take photos with a photographer for you to put on your website, you need to pay me for that. So they went ahead and paid for my transportation down to the headquarters, and they were like, yeah, so, you know, we're really excited for you to come and shoot here. I must have shot about 8 looks. It was literally a full day's work. I've actually got a YouTube video of me and said brand actually going through this whole photo shoot, so I'll go ahead and link it in the cards and I'll put it in the description box for you. But literally, it was a full day of shooting. They obviously covered my food and they covered my transport costs, but that was it. So I'm there, you know, doing the whole photo shoot. Also let me go home with a suitcase full of gifted products. That was fine, but the whole point of me being there was for me to take content, for it to go on their website so we can track the metrics together and see, okay, cool, is it good enough for me to get paid? Am I landing them sales, I guess? So I had done that photo shoot and everything. I had come back home, they had put, you know, me on the website. Like, they had a whole campaign. I will literally attach screenshots. They had a whole campaign about me and everything, about plus size or whatever. I was on their TikTok page. Like, guys, not only did I do a photo shoot, but I did a whole TikTok session with them. Like, it was not even a joke. I was there literally churning out content for them in their HQ with the assumption that, okay, I'm doing this content. After this, we're going to see the metrics. If the metrics are good enough, I'm going to get paid. After I did that, did they not ghost me? Did they not ghost me? They literally did not get back to me till this day. Like, literally, guys, till this day, they have not gotten back to me. I was working for free and they knew what they were doing. They literally exploited me. I was working for free. And because of this experience, I'm less inclined to work with the same brand on a repeated gifted basis. And I always make it clear. So if I've worked with a brand and they like the content that I've produced for them, the second time we work together, I'm going to pitch and ask, okay, can it be paid? If they say no, we want to do it, no, it's not happening. Like, literally, because of that experience, I've been able to set boundaries within myself. Like, because me churning out content for that brand, it was literally so exhausting. I'm talking about every single weekend, I would drive myself to Pontoon Dock and take content, like, every single weekend. It wasn't even funny, the amount of money that went into it, petrol, childcare, paying for my photographer. Like, it was very, very much intense. But for a brand to literally lead you on, get all the content that they need from you in a full day's work, and not get back to you and say, hey, we can't work with you because of ABC, it really put a sour taste in my mouth. And again, when you find yourself justifying actions of brands that you're not comfortable with, that is a red flag to you. In hindsight, I'm very much grateful for that experience because it's literally taught me to implement my boundaries. Whether I have 2,000 followers or 20k followers, I have boundaries. I'm still working. Whether I have 2k or 20k followers, I'm still putting in work. I'm still working, you know? So that whole concept of smaller creators shouldn't be paid, it's crap. It's absolute crap. And for me, it's a lesson to say no to repeated gifted work with the same brand. Like literally, I even have another brand that I've worked with twice. They reach out to me literally like every month and I'm like, I'm not working with you. Unless you have a budget and you're able to pay me for said campaign, I am not working with you, and that is just my boundary. And there's nothing wrong with having boundaries as a smaller creator. So please learn from my mistake. I am so sorry guys, I need to finish this video on my phone. My camera's been playing up, it's been overheating, it's been turning itself off. It's just been a whole mare this whole filming session, so I just thought, yeah, let me finish off the video here on my phone. So yeah guys, what I was basically saying was that I'm really grateful for the lessons that those two mistakes taught me. Yes, they were very, very, very big L's, but at the same time, they were very, very big lessons. And for that, I'm very grateful for it because what I've learned, I can take it and apply it to all the opportunities that I have moving forward. I will never get too eager for an opportunity that I literally bypass my standards, my boundaries. Like my boundaries and standards, even as a small creator, is really, really important to me. Literally, like you're not going to take me for a mug. It's just not going to happen, okay? Because I put work into my content too, and it's not fair that you treat a smaller creator like that. But yeah guys, anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of the Influencer Diaries. If you have anything in particular that you want to see on the Influencer Diaries series, then let me know. But as always, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in next week's video. Make sure you like the video, comment what you want to see next, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week Sunday at 7 p.m. Bye guys.
Are you responsible? Boy, I know where's my